Liftoff.
That's all I gotta say.
Army of Two.
I gotta say
T-I-O.
And it's EA who loves to. It's EA who loves to try and get us to
Army
be
of
sympathetic.
Also.
They love to try to get us to be sympathetic to their woes because they finance big budget games and then they don't do successfully, and then they greenlight this disaster.
That seems like a little bit of a
I am ready to go.
prejudgment on your part.
Oh yeah, Army of Two. That's what gamers were clamoring for it.
Army of Two,
Clearly.
3.
Obviously.
They're still trying to find the right time, the right studio for Mirror's Edge, though. So hold
yeah,
on.
exactly,
Hold on,
exactly.
Actually, it could go a long way with Army of 3. You could. There's a lot to be mined there. That awkward third guy who doesn't really fit in. Third wheel at the.
Save it.
They're like having such a great
Army
time.
of Two is gonna be
He's
gold.
the guy you leave hanging for that fist bump.
Yeah.
Army of Two is my gold for this show. So other things that I thought we would get to talk about in news bites are Star Wars: The Old Republic finally going to free to play, but only sort of. And you guys, I guess, talked some about the future of MMOs last week. I admit I haven't gotten to listen to the show.
It's an amazing show.
I heard
It was an
it was really
amazing show without you. I mean, it was off the charts.
Of course, I don't doubt that.
Fantastic.
And then game-wise, we have tons of games to get through. Don't have to really break. We've custom.
I'm glad you're playing Lost Odyssey. It's a game I really liked a lot.
So Lost Odyssey, the one thing I want to talk about there, because I'm only into it like 11 hours now, which is the same point that I kind of lost steam last time, is that when I said that I was playing it, suddenly, like, everybody and their brother came out of the woodwork about how great it is, but it was so unappreciated when it came out.
I appreciated it when it came out.
I felt that it was pretty appreciated when it came out. It just, like, people stopped talking about it really quickly, probably because it was really long.
Maybe.
But, like, I felt when it came out, like, people were really into it. I guess maybe, too, it was, like, that was one of the first Unreal RPGs, too, right? So, like, people were focusing on how that translated. Yeah. So I think maybe the conversation changed as opposed to what the content was.
Yeah. Because it is really good. It is definitely, it's Final Fantasy.
It's great. Characters are great. Story's really fun.
Did you play all of it?
I didn't finish it, but I got very close. I got to the part. There's a boss and like the. There's 3 discs or 2 discs? 4 discs? I got to the last disc. And last disc, and there's a boss that you literally. I mean, I just couldn't beat unless I went back and grinded, and I wasn't gonna do that. So
I'm stuck at some train station, which I think is still somewhere on the first disc, like right after you get somewhere.
I think it was on the last.
So,
It's
yeah.
a giant like water beast boss thing.
I played that. I turned on DX11 in Metro 2033, and it's freaking unbelievably awesome what DirectX 11 does. And it's kind of interesting to talk about that maybe in frame of reference of new consoles, because there's some cool, like one of the cool things they do is this thing called advanced depth of field, and it puts like we're all accustomed to seeing depth of field stuff in games now, and the advanced depth of field in DX11 makes that look like a parlor trick. Yeah, and then so like, and I want to tell the story of this encounter that I had where the visual effects in the game really actually contributed significantly to the game mechanic, to the game experience. And I played Adam Zombie Smasher, which I'm way late to, which I really liked, and then I have to incur the wrath of Gaff for driving games because. So you saw. Did you play any?
I played Gran Turismo this morning and Forza this morning, both with the S2000, just to get an idea of what you're talking about, like how they're handling balance, both of those games, and like understeer, oversteer, all that other fun stuff.
All right, so we can talk about that, so we can nerd out on cars.
Oh, I'm very much
because
ready to.
I'm about to like incur the wrath of people for reversing, because I've always said I really, really, really liked Forza, and I don't know whether I didn't give Gran Turismo 5 enough of a chance, or it's the improvements they made in the 2.0 patch, because I know they did a lot of work in the 2.0 patch, but I think that Gran Turismo 5 is a much better game now.
There are some things about Forza. After playing them back to back, Forza's AI though bothers the shit out of me. Like I feel
both
like
of their
cars,
AIs are bad, but the
No,
Forza
both of them
AI
are
is
bad.
especially bad.
this is the show. We're
Yeah.
done.
Okay. So anyway, so that's that. And Jeff Cannata has made. And I also played Deadlight, which might merit a little conversation, but no one else has played Deadlight.
No. I
So,
want to.
I'll just
I played
bring
it
it
at
up for a
E3
second.
and I thought it looked cool.
Don't bother.
Really?
Really?
Not bad, huh?
It's not that it's bad. It's just there's so many good things to play that.
It's not the second coming of Shadow Complex?
Nah.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. Oh, that saddens me.
It's cool. It's atmospheric, but the actual mechanics of playing it are sort of humdrum. Bummer. They're not that great. Especially like the control to experience on the screen mapping is not really 1-to-1, and it gets platformy. which sort of undermines it. But you played Orc Must Die too, which is awesome. Should totally talk about that.
Yep.
Jason's played some sports, which we never get a chance to talk about. You played MLB 2012.
Playing it now, yeah.
But
Playing a whole season, full 182 games.
So convince me that I really should pick it up on my pile because it's been sitting there begging me to play it, and I've been wanting to play it.
Unless you're a baseball fan.
Well, I like playing I like playing baseball sports games. I don't really like watching baseball. I'm kind of weird like that.
So not a fan.
I like the Giants. And whatever else you want to talk about out of this list. We've talked a bunch about this, like Spec Ops.
Is there any Naughty Dog stuff we can talk about that you guys can share or no?
Yeah, there's some general stuff we can talk about. Yeah.
You guys can have time to talk about that stuff whenever you want.
We got some Uncharted content in general terms, which is going back to the Modern Warfare.
So you can bring that in there.
Stuff that
Cool.
We're also got big stuff coming out, and it's been
Juicing your multiplayer.
whatever almost a year since launch.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
You played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, which you should totally talk about because people are high on that.
I will. And
Really?
I was telling him about that. Well, I was telling him
People
about
are
that too.
totally high on it.
Because there's I'm gonna incur the wrath of Gaff on that one maybe if they're hot on it. But like it was the game that brought me back into gaming, so there's a whole good story about why I.
Oh, you mean
really
back
was
in the
looking
day?
forward-
Yeah, back in the
Back in the day.
Just
The
now?
original. I've been playing games for the past 5 years, but like I took
back in the day,
I took
dude.
a 3-year break, so like for me it's a key moment to try to go back and play a remastered version. So yeah,
All right.
let's talk about that.
Anything else that you guys want to get in?
Feel free to. talk
It's
about
my first
it.
podcast, man. I'm just gonna have a good time.
Just have a good time.
All right. Have you listened to the show more?
Yeah.
All right.
Even like way back in the day.
Somebody want to listen to the show.
3, 2, 1, 0. Engine confirmed. Ignition. Liftoff.
Second also would like to talk
I've been playing stuff that's a little bit older.
You should just talk. That's fine. We don't have. There's no rules.
Well, no, because I'm unemployed.
It's really sad that I was thinking back, like, really, I haven't done many videos.
I haven't tried Guard yet. Also, I keep on going back to Fez when I start
Everything video game is
overrated. It's the way to go back down.
I should consider some other hobbies, you know.
And then my other wild cards that I can throw in are...
You haven't played it yet?
Oh, I made one.
Okay, that's...